It's a weird job I have. I know that as I get older. So one comedy club, they put you up in a condo right across the street. One night the comedy club shuts down. I invite everyone back to the condo. We're still drinking. It's 2, 3 in the morning. Younger guy comes over and he goes, "Hey, man, you got any pills we can take?" I said, "Do I have any pills?" He goes, "Yeah, you got any pills we can take?" I said, "I have fish oil." He's like, "All right, what's that do?" "I don't know, keeps my joints kind of loose. Helps with my golf swing." He's like, "All right, let's do it." All right, well, we lubed up at 3 in the morning. Let me go find my shaving kit. I go to a physical every year right around my birthday, because that's when my wife makes the appointment. My physical's just questions. My doctor just wants to ask me questions. He always sits me down. He goes, "Mr. Colliton, do you drink alcohol?" I'm like, yes, I do. He goes, "Let me ask you this. How many drinks would you say you consume in a week?" I'm like, "Oh, I can't give him the real number here." I gotta divide that in half, cut that in 2, maybe throw a pi number in there somewhere. I'm like, 14, 12, 8, 4, 6. What are you right now? 2. A little wine at church, This year he asked me a weird question. He said, "Do you engage in any dangerous sexual activity?" I said, "No, but if you have a brochure, I'll take that home with me." That's me sliding across the table. Look at page 2. My buddies I hang out with that I've grown up with, they don't realize how old we're getting. So we always go away for a golf weekend every summer. And last summer, a guy calls, he goes, "Hey, keep the weekend open. I signed us up for a Spartan race." I said, "Geez, I don't know what a Spartan race." "Do you know how old we are? We shouldn't be racing anyone anywhere, except maybe to the bathroom at 11:30 at night." He's like, no, we do it together. It's great. We're going to have a great time. We all start, we jump in this huge bucket of ice water. Then we climb out and climb over a 10-foot-high wall together. Once we clear that, we crawl through the mud with an electric fence over us. Once we clear this, we run 5 miles through the woods together. I said, "Wow, I can't think of anything stupid to do on a weekend away." I go, "Why don't we just fly down to Mexico and try to escape a prison together? It's probably going to be cheaper in the long run." I go, "Let's just go golfing like we always do." I go, "I'll bring you a taser, and every time you put one in the woods, I'll shock you." Got to work comedy club down in Aruba a while back, and the guy that runs the comedy club, he called. He goes, "Hey, we'll fly your wife down for the weekend if you'd like." I said, "Oh, that would be great." We show up at the airport. My wife goes, "I just looked at our tickets. Our seats aren't together on the airplane." I said, "Oh, let me see if I can handle this." I walk up to the counter, put the tickets down. I said, "The girl behind the counter, I just want you to know you're doing a great job." And I may seem angry when I walk away, but believe me, I do not want you to touch these tickets. I would like to stay in 3A. I'd like her to stay in 22B. Just want to fly down and listen to music, that's all. It is hard, though. You ever been in first class and your wife has to go back to coach? You're like, pull the curtain. You got snacks in your pocketbook. You'll be fine. You got to know, women are always thinking. They got 6 or 7 thoughts going through their head at all times, you know. Guys, if we're watching TV and there's a dog on the TV, that's all we're thinking. Look at that dog. Dog's on the TV. Women are like, is this dog in a union? Does they have a handler? Who's taking care of the dog when he's not shooting this commercial? We don't do that as men. I'm watching a hockey game with my wife. It's a tie game, 2-2, third period. Tie game, 2-2, third period. And my wife just turns and goes, "Hey, we need to talk about me getting a new bicycle." I said, "Yes, that's what I was thinking about right now, too." When they rang one off the post, I was thinking, what is my wife's bike situation like? So we got the bike store a couple days later. I don't know if you've been to the bike store lately. Huge douchebags that work there. A lot of sandals and socks being worn, a lot of big beards, not a lot of showering going on with anyone. They take their bike riding very seriously. A guy comes over to me and goes, "Let me ask you," he goes to my wife, "Let me ask you a question. How many miles a week are you looking to put on this bike?" I said, "Oh, if I could jump in here, we've been married 25 years, and we've been on 3 bike rides." I don't know what that breaks down to miles per week, but if you have a bike we could borrow, that would be awesome. They don't. They sell you one for $1,400 because the $1,000 bike's a piece of shit. You couldn't be seen on that. Now, my wife has a $1,400 bike. She just skims along the road. I have a bike from 1988. It changes gears whenever it wants to. 1 to 15. Oh! It's miserable. Every mile is miserable. We did 5 miles the first day, and we're sitting on this bench, and my wife goes, I love this. This is a lot of fun. I could do another 5 miles. And I didn't know what to do. I just turned to her, I go, I'd like to go home and talk about our feelings.